morning. So today we are at Pikes Peak and we are gonna go all the way up. We have never done this. We've been living in Colorado for 5 years, almost 5 years, and we have never driven up Pikes Peak. We've taken the railroad, but never actually driven up there. So it's opened up for the season and it's a beautiful day, so we're gonna drive up there. It's like about 20 miles each way, and we're gonna stop along the way. There's like 3 lakes or reservoirs and some other outlooks. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So I'm gonna start the vlog here. Where are you gonna go? Where are you going? Apparently they check your brakes over here, so to make sure that you have good brakes to go down the rest of the mountain. Otherwise, the lady said you have to stop here for an hour until your brakes cool down. We passed our mandatory brake check. I don't think I told you guys in the beginning about Pikes Peak, but Pikes Peak is like one of the 2 mountains in Colorado that you can actually drive up to the top, and they're 14ers, meaning they are above 14,000 feet, and otherwise, you know, it would be really hard to get up to those mountains. You would have to hike, and it requires a lot of preparation and being acclimated to the altitude. So Pikes Peak is the second most visited mountain in the world, right after Mount Fuji, which I've climbed in Japan as well a couple years ago, and I'll link the video up here. So now I visited the two most visited mountains in the world, which is kind of cool, right? Apparently the woman that wrote America the Beautiful wrote it after being up here in Pikes Peak. So this was the inspiration for that. And there used to be a house like on the very top of the peak, and there used to be a railroad that brought people up during the summer and also during the winter, but unfortunately it just closed down this year, and they don't know if it'll ever be reopened, but I don't know. I hope it will, because we took it a few years ago. We took it up in the winter, and it was like super cool and beautiful, and you can't get up here in the winter with a car, so it was the only way that you could get up here other than hiking. And if you're thinking about driving to Colorado and coming up the mountain, these mountains by car, Mount Evans and Pikes Peak, they're only open from Memorial Day up to Labor Day, and if the weather permits. So if it's snowing, or if there's snow that is accumulated during the winter, they won't open it up until it's safe enough to drive up. And Mount Evans is about $15, I think, per car, and if you have a National Park Pass, you get in for free, or you can use that, it's not free, but you can use that to get in, and you don't have to pay extra. And then for Pikes Peak, it's $15 per person in the car. Children under 6, I think, don't pay, and you have a maximum of $50 per car. So it's definitely worth it if you're coming with a group to all drive in one car. And if you want to come up here, you really have to make sure that the peak is open, because yesterday it was too windy, so they didn't let people up to the peak. We're all starving and tired, so we went to Saltgrass and had a lovely dinner, and now we're going home. And I just wanted to close this vlog because I always forget to close it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.